Oh my god, guys! CM Punk is the new WWE champion! It's so great! Oh god, CM Punk! CM Punk! Oh, fuck this shit! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the World of Wrestling podcast to discuss about the WWE Raw July 6, 2026 review of last night's debacle of bullshit. Sami Zayn ends up winning the WWE Championship from Cody Rhodes at Night of Champions. We're in Chicago last night for Monday Night Raw. We have to have the hometown guy CM Punk win the WWE title unannounced at random because Cody Rhodes got injured during an attack by Gunther, who no less shouldn't even be on television right now because he's supposed to be on a hiatus. And Nick Aldis was there as well, making moves on who should be facing Sami Zayn for the WWE title, yet he is supposed to be on away from his duties as a general manager of SmackDown. Now, someone please tell me, where the fuck does this make any damn sense? Oh, I can tell you. It makes none! You have Nick Aldis out. Adam Pearce is the GM for both Raw and SmackDown right now until Nick Aldis is reinstated as the GM of SmackDown. What are we fucking doing here? This company sucks a dick. That is where this show went right down the fucking toilet. We should have seen Cody Rhodes win the WWE title and become a heel that night. Turn heel, CM Punk returns, and CM Punk has a stare down with Cody Rhodes. That's what we should have done. Or better yet, we should have just never had Sami Zayn win the fucking title in the first place. Have Cody turn into a heel somewhere between now and Chicago. And, have CM Punk return as a hero who beats Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. Gee, I don't know if that's a smart idea. Why, it would make sense. I don't think I want to do that. Really, Triple H? You don't want to do that? I'm sorry. I like logic on my show. This show made me feel like my brain cells were melting. Honestly. This show sucked. I hear people online talking about how good it was. It was not good. Yeah, you had a great match with CM Punk and Sami Zayn. Goody. I could have seen this at a house show. Hell, they should have just done it on a house show. Not shown it to people. And then just air it live on television. Shock everybody. Get people interested in going and see house shows, because let's be honest, their house shows are probably better than their fucking weekly televised shows. This company sucks, guys. Absolutely, positively fucking sucks. AEW's got its flaws, no fucking doubt about it, but they are not this shitty. This show is fucking lifeless as hell and not fun. It feels like I'm working a 9-to-5 job on a consistent basis watching this shit. I can't even sit through SmackDown. But now CM Punk's on the air, I may actually start covering it, because now we got a fucking superstar that's on the fucking program. So maybe I'll give it a shot, see how things go, and if things are going well, I'll continue to cover it here on the channel. But quite frankly, I'd rather do something else with my fucking free time. On a Friday night. I may cover it during the weekend. I may cover it Monday after the weekend's over and cover it before I watch Monday Night Raw and then give you Raw's review on Tuesday night like I do here every single week. I may end up doing that possibly if I consider to start reviewing SmackDown again. God help me. if I even have the capacity to even want to sit through all that bullshit. But I'm going to be honest, this show was fucking god-awful. Had 2 title changes last night. You had the WWE Championship change hands, obviously. And then you had the Street Profits losing the World Tag Team titles to Braun Breaker and Austin Theory, with Maxine Dupree doing the assist. And all she had to do was low blow Angelo Dawkins, and they got the W. And became the new World Tag Team Champions. What is the point of this? Are we trying to build the big arrival of Big Cass and Enzo Amore? They're going to book them to win the tag team titles. Holy fucking shit. You know, I would have rather seen Enzo Amore and Big Cass face the Street Profits than this Vision Vortex bullshit. Personally, I kind of wish the Vision would just disband, because they suck. And Paul Heyman pretty much acknowledges they suck at this point, because he's pretty much saying, looking down at them and saying, look, you guys got to make some improvements or I'm out of this. I'm saying to myself, bro, you were part of the reason why the Vision came to existence. What the fuck are you talking about? So he pretty much wants nothing to do with this god-awful mess of a creative booking decision and a cursed out load of shit that Danhausen probably cursed before he even came to the WWE. I mean, I don't know, man. This company is just fucking awful. I mean, literally awful as hell. This show, both of these shows are terrible. Obafemi had a promo with Paul Heyman that was nothing too spectacular. Obafemi did fine. Paul Heyman was fine. He seemed like he was just trying to sell this big thing about Brock Lesnar being the beast and how he's going to conquer Obafemi inside Hell in a Cell. And Obafemi pretty much says, bring it. It's hell trying to get to heaven, and I'm going to end up slaying the beast again inside Hell in a Cell. So I'll see Brock Lesnar in hell. That's pretty much the gist of the whole entire promo between the two. And oh yeah, Obafemi believes that Brock Lesnar actually watches the show. I don't know, Oba. I don't know if you were paying attention. Maybe you have a lack of attention span or something. But he says he doesn't watch the shows. He got the information through Paul Heyman. So why the fuck would he be lying? Why would he want to watch Raw? For what? I don't blame him. Which again, him saying that he doesn't watch Raw kind of confirms, or doesn't watch WWE programming in general, confirms that even their talent thinks the show sucks ass. I don't know, folks. But when you got a wrestler saying he doesn't watch the shows, that's a huge problem. A very big problem. That means he thinks creative sucks ass. And he don't give a shit about the product. He's just there for a paycheck. I don't know. Pat McAfee doesn't watch the product either. When he used to come on the show to do announcing, he got all the information filled to him by fucking Michael Cole. Of what's been going on. This is what you hire. This is what you pay. This is what you take your fucking payroll and use for people who have no interest in your product. I mean, Pat McAfee has a reason. He doesn't like the show. Doesn't think it's the same it used to be when he was watching it as a grown-up, a younger adult. He thinks the show lacks. He's correct. The show does lack. It sucks. It's terrible. And it ain't fun to sit through like Triple H wants us to be. He wants us to sit there and go, yes, this is fun, Trips. I'm having a blast. No, I'm not, asshole. There's nothing fun about WWE programming. There's some fun with AEW. And I'll be honest with you guys, I think at this point in time, after last night's debacle of a show, I honestly feel like I could say at this point that I'm leaning towards becoming an AEW sicko. I really do, because this show is fucking god-awful. I have one of my subscribers, Love Girl. She's a fucking WWE diehard fan. She's constantly asking me questions about what do I think about this or what do I think about that with the show. Look, I've told her this before and I'll tell you again. The show sucks. It is not the same it once was. It is a dead product. The people that run WWE now do not care about pro wrestling. They care about the almighty dollar, and that's it. We just lost Sheamus to the WWE roster because they didn't feel he deserved what he was getting from this company. He's in the middle of a contract, and you want to restructure it to give him half the pay he was getting. The guy is in his mid to late 40s. The guy has put his back on the line, and probably by the time he's 60, he won't be able to walk correctly. And you want to strip him of his income so that he can take care of his family. You have got to be fucking kidding me. These people make Vince McMahon look like a choir boy. They make Vince McMahon look like an extremely nice guy. These people are absolutely fucking ruthless. Vince McMahon, as much of a pig and disgusting load of shit he is, as a person, as a business person, he has some kind of loyalty in some capacity for certain people. The people that stay consistent with him, he will do everything for them. Financially, he will make sure they are secured. He gives them Legends deals. He gives them ways of being able to earn money. He gives the fans a fair opportunity to go watch his product so they don't have to spend an outrageous amount of money like you would for a fucking house. These are some of the things that Vince McMahon did not do to people that TKO does. This is sick. This is not how you treat your workers. This is not how you treat your customers. Both the workers and the customers are getting fucked up the ass. The only ones that are keeping their pay just the way they have it are the top tier guys. But a guy like Sheamus, who's worked there for 19 fucking years, busted his ass, broke his back for the company, is looked upon as a 9-to-5 worker and should get a reconstructed contract for less money. Are you fucking kidding me? You want to tell me have fun? I'm going to have fun knowing full well that a man who takes care of his family, who's got a fucked up back, and probably by the time he's 60, he won't even be able to walk straight. I'm going to have fun with that? Knowing full well that the man either has to take a pay cut of half of what he was making or go ahead and not have a job? What kind of sick shit is this? But have fun with the product, guys. Go ahead and have fun. Yeah, have fun. What fucking fun is this shit? Watch a fucking almost 50-year-old man beat Sami Zayn for only 9 lousy days. The man can't even get a SummerSlam title defense. He's got to lose it on a brand he doesn't even work on. He works on SmackDown, not Monday Night Raw. What, because we're in Chicago? We gotta do it there? Let me tell you guys. Let me educate you where you won't hear this any fucking where else. Let me tell you why. This show took place on Monday Night Raw in Chicago for two reasons. Obviously, one, it's CM Punk's hometown. Okay, that's the first reason. Second reason, SmackDown's ratings are in the fucking tubes. Their ratings have been going down. They're inching closer and closer under 1 million views a week on USA Network. Okay? Throughout that entire matchup between these two, you constantly kept seeing little advertisements in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen showing SmackDown on the USA Network. I wonder why the fuck they were doing that on a Netflix show. Oh, I know, because now CM Punk's going to be on SmackDown with the WWE Championship, and that means you get people saying, oh, SmackDown's still on the USA. Maybe they stopped watching it. So their attitude is, let's advertise USA with SmackDown and make sure people see that in the bottom right-hand corner while the match is going on, in case they may have forgotten where SmackDown actually takes place. And while you're watching this entire match, filled with fucking commercials, while the match was actually good, you couldn't watch the fucking match completely because we had to have commercials filled into the fucking match that was almost 20 minutes long. But most of it was just commercials. The ending is about the only bit of wrestling you got. I mean, give me a fucking break. This shit sucks. That's why they did it in Chicago. They did it on Raw because it's in Chicago. And they know they get about 2.5 million on average a week watching Monday Night Raw. So they figure the more eyeballs they got on there, and the more advertisements of the SmackDown logo on the bottom portion of your screen, you'll see that and you'll say, CM Punk's champion. He's now going to SmackDown. Time to tune in for SmackDown on Friday nights, guys. That is what they're doing. That is why they did this ignoramus move that makes absolutely no fucking sense. But there's more to it. They try to make sense of it by having Adam Pearce the manager of both brands. So technically, in a sense, he could have the right to say that I want the WWE Championship on the Raw brand since I'm, the authority figure on Raw. We're going to have it on the Raw brand also. So that's where they try to make sense of it. Where they fucked up is they had Nick Aldis do the audible on who gets to face Sami Zayn for the WWE Championship. Why is Nick Aldis making decisions when he's on a sabbatical and he's not the GM of SmackDown? But yet Adam Pearce couldn't think of that when they're in the biggest fucking place on earth where CM Punk comes from. No, not the biggest place on earth, but one of the biggest cities for wrestling there is Chicago. And you don't think of CM Punk yourself? What kind of fucking ignoramus shit is this? Do these people think we're that fucking dumb? Hold that thought. Yes, they do. They fucking think we're dummies. I can't stomach this fucking company. So anyway, after the attack that Gunther did to Cody Rhodes, between a powerbomb through a fucking table and then shoving a door into the side of his skull as he's crawling to the car, why the door was even open to begin with when Sami Zayn got out of his car is beyond me. But, hey, all for setup, He was bleeding out the ear. I don't know if that was real blood or not. Probably fake. Hopefully that was fake. I hate to think that he got his ear busted up again. And then Gunther started talking shit to Sami Zayn, saying he's going to come after You ain't coming after shit, Gunther. You are a fucking waste of air and time. That's all I can say about that. Then we had Seth Rollins fall in that segment, comes out to open the show with him cutting a long promo that we already went over when he stood face to face with Roman Reigns last week. The only thing that was good about this promo was the fact that LA Knight came out and spit out facts about this creative team, the way this company is run, and how he says, you know, it's funny, you and I both were eliminated from the first round of the King of the Ring, but you don't see me asking for a world title shot because obviously I'm not going to get one because I didn't actually earn one. But yet you, on the other hand, can go walk up to Roman Reigns, who's the world champion, act like you're brothers with each other because you ran together in the fucking Shield, and you just asked for a world title and you're granted that. No one stops you. No one says no. You're just given the fucking match. And he says, I haven't been around here as long as you have. I probably won't get as many title shots as you have because of the time span you've been here compared to mine. But when business was booming, which again, they're openly admitting business is not booming apparently, he was white hot. He was doing a lot of fucking things that a lot of wrestlers weren't doing. First year in, he was getting his first world championship against Roman Reigns. He was getting the crowd every single night saying, LA Knight, yeah. And they're still doing it to this day. These fans know better. They love LA Knight. They want to see the man succeed. They want him to run with that world championship. Give him a chance to run with the belt. Give him the best creative you can give him and let him roll with it. But it won't happen. These fans realize that. I do. They go along with the program. They understand what to expect. They hope for the best for the guy. They know he won't get the best from WWE because WWE don't give a fuck about him. And that's what's sad about professional wrestling these days. We're sitting here worried about egos. Triple H, from what I've heard from Vince Russo, he has someone in the WWE that knows full well that Triple H don't like LA Knight. Vince Russo loves LA Knight. He thinks LA Knight is a star. He's a guy that you could put a belt on him and run with him. And yet, they won't push him because he says that Triple H don't like him. Let me tell you something, Trips. Who the fuck cares whether or not you like somebody or not? For many years, you didn't like CM Punk. Now you're best buddies with him. What, did he all of a sudden change? Or did he just learn how to play the game correctly to kiss your ass so he can go ahead and get where he wants to go? Because last night, I swear to God, he did everything against what he used to say back when he was younger, starting out in the business. He wanted meaningful title reigns. When he won the World Championship on Monday Night Raw in 2008 and 2009, he felt his 2 World Championship runs were meaningless. They had no rhyme or reason. They were just there. He felt it had no storyline path. It had no meaning to it. It was worthless. He wanted to win a world title that would, stand out to people in the history books. He don't feel like those 2 world championship runs were standouts in his career. He felt the WWE Championship title reign ending because of The Rock was absolutely absurd. And gee, he actually at least got 434 days. Had they given Sami Zayn that kind of run, or even half that, or shit, a quarter of that, and then had CM Punk take the title from him, I'd have been okay with it. At least Sami had some time with the title. They have no care whatsoever. None. None whatsoever. They could have last night had Gunther attack Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. Cancel the whole fucking match. Have the title vacated. Sami Zayn does a vignette that he's recovering. And he's coming for revenge. And he's going to regain the world title back. And you have a whole fucking fall worth of build of story for Sami Zayn to win the Royal Rumble and then win the WWE Championship all over again in Saudi Arabia. At a bigger stage than just Night of Champions. I mean, granted, they could still end up doing that, but I don't know how I would feel about it. Now, if they actually told a very compelling story where I could be invested in it for an entire fall, late summer, all the way through winter going into the Royal Rumble and then him winning the Royal Rumble altogether, I could get down with that. But do I believe they're going to do that? Fuck no! What are you, kidding? You gotta be a fucking retard. We don't want success. We like what we have. We want to stick with the try and true. Obafemi, we'll give him a King of the Ring tournament win and then not challenge for the world title. He'll put that as secondary and make the match with Brock Lesnar at fucking SummerSlam inside Hell in a Cell more important. Gee, I know what would have made a lot more sense. This would have worked out very well. How about Obafemi beating Sami Zayn for the WWE Championship? That would have been believable for a squash match, number one. Number two, it would have strapped a fucking world title on someone that's never had it before. I mean, Sami Zayn never had it, but at least he would be dropping it to someone who is believable enough to make you think if you had a legit fight between these two, Obafemi would beat Sami Zayn's ass. He's got him in height, weight, and stature in every shape and form of categories you can look at where you could say that Sami Zayn would get his ass kicked. Yes, he deserves to lose the belt. And then we would have had a secondary main event match that could headline the actual main event of SummerSlam of night one. Inside Hell, or fuck, you could put that in main event night two and put that inside Hell in a Cell with the WWE Undisputed Championship on the line, having Obafemi beat Brock Lesnar for the WWE, well, not to beat him, but defend his championship against Brock Lesnar inside Hell in a Cell. Cody could have turned heel. We could have gotten a CM Punk Cody Rhodes match without the championship. Because honestly, let's be real. I think Obafemi and Brock Lesnar inside Hell in a Cell, with Brock Lesnar being this is going to be his legit retirement match. WWE Championship should be on the line. Having it on a new star. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I spent enough time talking. Jimmy Uso, by the way, interfered during the end of the segment. And he destroyed LA Knight. LA Knight later on in the show tried to attack him or confront him. He got attacked by Jacob Fatu that time around. And that was pretty much it. I mean, like, there's nothing really here to talk about. This show was pretty much a dull show. I just was not impressed with this show. I already discussed about the Braun Breaker Austin Theory match with the Street Profits for the World Tag Titles. So Ruka faced Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez ended up losing again. I mean, she can't even buy a fucking win. Why she's getting an IC championship match in the women's division? It's beyond me. I will admit, though, the story that was going on from beginning to end was very good. This was something that AEW did this past Wednesday, so apparently WWE felt they needed to do something similar. Amazing how that works. Vision got a lot of props from Paul Heyman saying good job with Maxine Dupree, not the rest of the Vision winning the tag team titles. Didn't give a shit. So Maxine Dupree and the Vision get inside the SUV and notice an Akira Tozawa come into the garage and are shocked by Dupree. These guys haven't done shit. They've been in catering the whole fucking time. Their careers have been absolutely tarnished and held down. And now all of a sudden, because Maxine Dupree is involved with Austin Theory, they now have value on this show. Unbelievable. Absolute bullshit. Anyway, Raquel Rodriguez is warming up as the Women's World Champion. Liv Morgan hypes her up. Dirty Dominic Mysterio, JD McDonough, and Roxanne Perez are also there. Rodriguez says she'll rip the title off of Sol Ruca's waist, and the title belongs to her. Sure. In your dreams. We're going to be getting a number one contenders match for the IC Championship in a gauntlet match. This will contain Ethan Page, Rusev, Dominic Mysterio, Javon Evans, Joe Hendry, Chad Gable, and Dragon Lee. If Chad Gable does not win, this is bullshit. He better be winning that match. So anyway, Jackie Redmond's backstage with the WWE IC Champion Penta. She asks about the gauntlet match. Penta says he's excited for the gauntlet match. All Ego, Ethan Page, and Rusev come up and taunt Penta about taking out Rey Mysterio. Dragon Lee warns them about Mysterio, and Rusev says Lee better learn English or he'll crush him too. Chad Gable walks over and asks if there's a problem. Page says he'll negotiate with Adam Pearce to set up a tag team match between the four of them. Penta tells them to go out with Zero Meadow, Zero Fear. And that was pretty much that with that segment. So anyway, my phone just decided to act retarded. Anywho, we move on to the Women's IC Championship match. Sol Ruca beats Raquel Rodriguez, like I've already stated. Nothing really important there. What else was on this show? So that was pretty much it. I mean, everything else I pretty much covered. Nothing really else happened here. Nothing of importance. Ethan Page and Rusev, they ended up winning their tag team match against Chad Gable and Dragon Lee. So, there you go. Maybe some other matches happen on the show, but, like, I give a fuck to cover it. I've pretty much laid down the groundwork of what this show is like. It sucked. Nothing really important happened. Outside of CM Punk winning the WWE Championship in his hometown, which, to me, I think Sami Zayn was done dirty. I really do. I feel like Sami Zayn should have just never won the WWE Championship in the first place. We could have saved the Cody Rhodes title change at SummerSlam with CM Punk and kept the title on Cody. It was just another fucking month. Like, literally, is another month going to kill this company? I mean, the only thing left that you could do at this point is to get a ratings grab, is advertise that CM Punk's coming to SmackDown. Could have done that and moved along with this. People would have tuned in for SmackDown. People would have been cheering for CM Punk's arrival. People would have been wanting CM Punk to dethrone Cody Rhodes finally, and you could have seen Cody Rhodes turn into a heel during the matchup or after the match was over. Something. Sami Zayn did not belong in this spot. This was a terrible decision, giving the title to Sami Zayn if this is the kind of treatment you were going to give him. I thought they were at least going to give him a SummerSlam title defense and then have him drop the title to Cody Rhodes and have Cody turn heel on him. That's what I would have done. But then again, I will admit it's not as marquee type of matchup with CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. It doesn't bring that same value that you would get with a CM Punk and Cody. But still, at least it would have been respectful to give the man a 1-month title reign at least. But if your idea of that is not good and you don't feel comfortable with that, then why bother booking Sami Zayn in a situation where he wouldn't get a respectable title reign? You can't even give the man a month. You give him 9 whole fucking days. With no rhyme or reason, you just book him to lose in CM Punk's hometown? Come on, man. You could do so much better for Sami Zayn. Try giving him a story that means something, instead of booking for a moment. You wanted a moment with a story? You had it. 2023 Elimination Chamber. Fucking Sami Zayn could have won the WWE title. Oh, wait. That would have been bad timing as well. Gee. But no, we give him a WWE title reign that means absolutely nothing with no story at all. Except some fucking lousy shit that he's the last good guy. And he's trying to go after the WWE Championship and win it for the very first time in his career. To have a 9-day reign? Are you fucking serious? Like, his reign doesn't... If I was Sami Zayn, I would go on... I'd actually creatively say, look, I had that title for only 9 fucking days. I don't even count that as a reign. I don't count that as a WWE champion. I will regain the WWE Championship, and I will do it on the biggest stage of them all. Make the announcement early. I'm going on a parade of wins. I'm going to earn the right to be the #1 contender for the WWE Championship, and you have them have up and down emotions throughout the entire late summer, fall, and winter until we get to January at the Royal Rumble. I'd have him in #1 contenders matches where he comes up short, getting screwed out of title opportunities, all of that. And then finally he is able to overshoot all of that by winning the Royal Rumble and challenging for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania in his ancestors' home country. That is what should have been done in the first place. He should have never won the fucking title on a meaningless stage like Night of Champions, where a fucking King of the Ring winner does not challenge for a world championship. Are you fucking kidding me? God, this is sickening. This shit sucks. Really. And at this time, guys, I am fucking done talking about this shit. So go ahead, hit the like button if you enjoyed the rant. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And leave a comment down below. I'll definitely get back to you on that. And I thank you guys very much for watching. Have a great night, guys. Bye.